So Oktoberfest is alive and well at the Holy Grail in the heart of the Highlands. There's their website. Chef Andy Myers, excellent job. Look how beautiful. That is a pork schnitzel sandwich. And I wish I could devour that right now. If we had smell-o-vision, you would smell how good that smells and looks and tastes. Again, I encourage you to visit the Holy Grail. Good job, Chef. We are now with Brett Bachman, my friend. I'll get it out. It's a little bit of a tongue twister.
It is. It's double B.
And after a beer, it's probably more of a tongue twister.
That could help. That could do it.
But
yeah.
the Heuser Hearing Institute since 1948. So you talk about a history. We talked about 10 years. Congratulations, the Holy Grail.
Thank
Since
you.
1948 for you guys. I mean, you're iconic.
Yes.
I mean, you really are.
With what we started out with, you figure we started out with 6 children or 10 children in the basement of the Women's Club of Louisville, you know, to help children learn how to communicate better and such, to go all the way to where we are now, where we serve thousands of people, adults and children, to be able to improve communication amongst everybody so that you can go to restaurants and go to places like the Holy Grail, which is an epic restaurant, but you want to be able to hear your people when you're there. And so that kind of, it's just an amazing place to be.
Brett, 3 different facilities now. You guys have grown, and it's really, I know it began as helping children, and you still do that, but now it's about across the board. I don't care what the demographic is, you guys can take care of them, right?
Correct. I mean, we take care of everybody from how we call it twinkle to wrinkle.
Okay. Oh, I like that, twinkle to wrinkle.
So
well done.
Yeah, and you know, like you said, we do focus in on children and helping them experience their environment and be able to hear and talk in those areas, both with occupational therapy and physical therapy and teachers and all those other things. And then in the 70s, we partnered with Jefferson County Public Schools, and so everybody that comes to that school is free. There are programs like this in the rest of the country, but they are anywhere from $30,000 to $40,000 a year. Here, everybody comes free, and so it's a great opportunity for things. And then in 2000, like we were talking about earlier, you know, we started seeing adults, and we're the only nonprofit speech and hearing center in the region that takes care of all of this.
And I want to talk a little bit about staying true to your history. Preschool, kindergarten, you still help out those kids. You have those programs. Talk about the preschool and kindergarten, because it's important to catch hearing issues and challenges early.
Yes. Well, we start working with the kids at birth, you know, twinkle. And we start testing at the new birthing hospitals in Norton, and they're in a registry, and we continue to start that process. And then our early intervention is so good that sometimes those kids that are born deaf or hard of hearing don't even have to qualify to come to our school. They're fine to go regular mainstream school. Unfortunately, last year with COVID and things, we've had some regression, so our enrollment has actually increased significantly this year, only because, you know, the ones that had been moving on weren't able to really get their full education benefit, and we're all faced with that right now. And so we did a lot of programs early on, both online and, you know, sometimes we send teachers in just to get that extra care that those kids need so that they're able to kind of communicate and get their educational benefit.
You've got a big event coming up, and I don't want to get into it yet. I want to tease it a little bit, but how would you like to have some Louis Vuitton swag? How would you like to have a free trip to Naples, Florida? We're going to tell you how you can make that happen. All right, let's talk a little bit first, though, about this early, you talked about early intervention program. It's amazing to me how your industry has evolved and how modernized it has become. Because, and this is one of the examples, not only with hearing aids, but also with this early intervention, how, I mean, technology, and you guys have combined with the medical world, it's beautiful. Oh
yeah, no, I mean, since I've been there, I've been with Heuser 7 years now, and it's just been an incredible experience. I fell in love with the city, moved here, my whole family's moving here now, and so it's just an amazing experience to see where the technology has gone, to where, you know, from FM systems to different areas that we can do with cochlear implants, and then to expand into the adults. And, you know, I know you know this, but, you know, all the revenue that we generate through the clinics actually goes in to help supplement the funding for the school. So it's like anytime somebody comes here and uses our clinic, they're helping a kid. They're paying for speech therapy, they're paying for occupational therapy, they're paying for all these things just by getting something that they would need already.
Yeah, and we're blessed to have you in town, because you would be amazed about the technology. If you're like myself, and I'm going to go ahead and admit it, a lot of vanity here. It's like, I don't want anyone to see that I have a hearing issue, but these little tiny devices that exist now, you guys brought that. If you're looking for state-of-the-art help with your hearing, it is Heuser. I mean, you guys are, and you're helping a kid, so it's like a double bonus. You talk about a win-win, you are that.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we have a full-time research professor in combination with the University of Louisville, and we research with one of the largest hearing aid manufacturers. We do a lot of their research and development right here in Louisville at our center.
All right, now, it's Butterflies in Motion. This is an event that you have had, and like a lot of events, now you're going to have to go do this virtual.
Correct.
But I want you to tease, and we'll talk about it in the next segment, but if you would, for instance, some of the things that are available, I mentioned some Louis Vuitton swag. What do we have here close to you, to your right?
Well, I think that's a bottle of Pappy Van Winkle.
Whew.
I hear they're popular.
Boy, do I sound like I have an alcohol problem? It's all about the beer at Holy Grail. It's about Pappy Van Winkle.
Well, you know, in today's environment, I will tell you that during these kinds of times, alcohol sales go up.
Yeah, but I do hear the Pappy Van Winkle is popular. Just a little bit popular.
Just a wee bit.
Hard to get.
Yeah.
And Louis Vuitton swag. So you've something for everyone at this auction. We'll talk more about it in the next segment, but I will tell you this, that the online auction is going on as we speak.
Right now.
So if you see some of this or hear about this trip to Naples, Florida, and you'd like to get involved, what do they need to do, Brett?
Well, they're going to be playing that right there. If you text BIM20, Butterflies in Motion, BIM20, to 243-725, that will give you the ability to access and see all the amazing things that we have there.
Yeah, because from what I understand now, the actual event isn't until October 8th, right?
Correct, and 100% of all the proceeds are going into the school to help supplement what we're doing, you know, and obviously we've all gone virtual this year, so we're really trying to kind of creative way to do this. This is one of the most fun parties and lunch events that Louisville used to have, and unfortunately this year we're going to have to change it to virtual, but we're working towards making sure that our auction items kind of balance that out.
I think it's so important for folks to participate in this, not just because of the great items, and they do exist, but it's the Louisville Deaf and Oral School. I mean, that's how far back you go.
Correct.
And when you're doing such good work and helping out children and still bringing high technology, state-of-the-art technology to Louisville, if you're going to make a contribution to a worthy cause, this would be it.
It would be. You know, this goes directly into our scholarship fund to fund those kids that are outside of the county. In addition to, because of all the different things that we do with our manufacturers, we're able to negotiate with them so that every child that leaves our school will get a hearing package, and they can be valued from anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000, that when they leave our school and go into the public school system, they're able to take those with them.
Brett, you're great. That means you get to stay with me another segment if you want to. Will you?
I think we can, if I can have a beer this time.
Yeah, we'll serve you up a beer.
Right on.
Holy Grail will take care of you. All right, once again, Brett Bachman. I'll get it out one time here. The Heuser Hearing Institute. And again, go to the website, give Butterflies in Motion. That's going on now. Now, the actual event, again, is October 8th. We're going to talk more about what you can win, what you can bid on. There it is, Butterflies in Motion on your screen. Go to that website. We'll be right back on Wave 3 Lessons with my friend Brett.